Hello and welcome back to the channel. So today's video is a brew day video at RedWillow in Macclesfield. A few folk from the Chiverton tap, we got the opportunity to go down to RedWillow and get involved in a double brew day. We was involved, it was really good. I'm going to show you some footage, a bit of a montage of the day. It came about because the Petersgate tap in Stockport had a charity event late last year with Stockport Mind, which is a mental health charity, and RedWillow really kind of put forward a auction prize. So that's how it came about for us to be attending the brew day. So watch the footage and then we'll come back and I'll crack open a RedWillow beer. Okay.
Great colour.
So hopefully you enjoyed that footage. Let's get this beer cracked open. What I've got here is a RedWillow. It's a Reckless. It's an American Pale, and it's 4.8%. Now the brew day, there was 5 of us that went down there. We was really welcomed. It felt like there was us 5. And there's obviously that brewing team. We thought, oh no, we're getting in the way a bit, but really, they was really patient with us, really welcoming, and they were answering every question and so open with us. It was absolutely fantastic. Let's pour this in whilst I'm not going to just let it sit there. We got involved in it's like a double brew day. Look at that in the glass, fantastic. So let me show you that. RedWillow, superb. It's a double brew day, and they was brewing a Sabro Simcoe Session Pale, and it was also brewing a Pilsner, and we also got the opportunity to weigh out the grains for the following day's beer as well. I think that was a contactless, so we got involved in weighing out that. Toby, it's like the main guy there, he took us round, he explained to us about the brewery, he showed us all different parts of the brewery, everything really in detail. And then what he did, he passed us on to Peter, who was the head brewing on the day, and he basically took us through the process and got us involved. So basically we was, like I say, getting grains, putting them into the hopper. We was going up to the mash tun. We got involved. Well, the mash tun does a lot of work. I think they said around about 90% of the grain comes out of that mash tun, and the rest you're just making sure it's level in the trailer for the farmer. So it's still a little bit of manual going on there, and obviously you've got to keep an eye on it. So then Peter took us round to the actual brew control board. We watched how they did the mash, the Vorloff. I mean, when we did the Pilsner, we was amazed when he was doing the Vorloff at how clear that was coming through, and in the final product you could see that as well going into Fermenter. It looked absolutely superb. It really was brilliant. Opening up a 5 kilo bag of hops. As a home brewer, you have 100 grams and you open them and then you get the aroma. But when they open the Simcoe hops, that Simcoe Sabro brew, it absolutely blew you away. The aroma was absolutely fantastic, and you felt like, I don't get this quality when I'm doing a home brew. You really just like, wow, there's something definitely missing here. We also did the hopping, measuring for the Pilsner, so we got the SARS hops. Again, I was amazed. Again, the quality, it just looked different. The SARS hops were really vibrant green. When I have leaf hops, they're never as vibrant as that, and you do get the odd twig in the homebrew one. Didn't really see any out there, but they were so vibrant. The aroma was superb. It was just fantastic. On the way into the brewery, you could smell the brewery, you could smell, obviously, they started at 6:30 on that first brew. So that's why we weren't fully involved in that first brew, Sabro Simcoe. We got there when it just started to go into the whirlpool. But the aromas that was coming out of that brewery was like a home brew. It really was. It's what you smell at home. When you're brewing, it was like, this is proper brewing. It's really, you could just smell it was quality. That's what I think I'm trying to say. The quality of the grains. When we was doing the mash and pulling out, you could smell the quality again of the grain. Everything just rang quality. The aromas, watching them work. These guys and ladies work really, really hard. One of the things that I took away from the day was how hard it is to work in a brewery. It is unbelievable, both physically and mentally. Keeping on top of things. All of them did not stop throughout the day. They was constantly working. There was a couple of guys doing the casks, cleaning the floors, cleaning the fermenter. It was constant. Stack of trucks, pallets in, pallets out. It was unbelievable, and all the while brewing as well. So it was just hats off to him. Absolutely, fantastic. And you can. When we came away, I'm jumping the gun there really, because what else he did, we did the brew day with him. He took us through everything. We did measuring the gravity, pH measuring, putting the salts in the grist as well, measuring the salts so they're getting the right pH. We would, excuse me, we would, like say, the whirlpool, the copper, putting the hops into the copper, watching it when they cleaned out the whirlpool, and it amazes us, like the losses from a whirlpool was like, wow. If we took a few of our like little corny kegs, it would be like 10 brew days for some of us. It's just, you don't realise, you really don't. It's unbelievable. Talking to them about their house yeast, again, that was amazing. We got to taste a sour beer. They did a blend with a saison, and we tasted that. So the sour and the saison blended, and it tasted absolutely fantastic. We got to taste the Idaho 7 beer, single hop, and that was really fresh. And that's where I was coming to, because you could sort of coming away now, we went to the tap room as well afterwards, and that was, superb. One of the things that I could taste is like a signature with that yeast, their house yeast, and it's really nice. And I'm hoping when I have this in a minute, I pick that up again, because it was absolutely amazing to just think, that's a signature of that brewery, and how well that yeast works, and the stories as it tells about the yeast. They took us into the barrel aging area, seen all the obviously years of work gone into these beers that are in the barrel ages. They've got a big folder there, there's a lager in the folder. They took that out, you'll see that in the video, they're showing us. It was unbelievable experience. We all came away sort of realising how hard it is to be involved in the brewery. You look at the processes, and it's just home brewing on a bigger scale and in more detail. They've got to be absolutely spot on with their numbers. Whereas as homebrewers, we missed a couple of points. Oh well, they've got to be hitting them targets. It really is important. And then the fermenting, they don't want to be dragging. They don't want their fermenters being taken up for too long. And what they do, and what they said to us is, they don't rush. They don't rush the fermenters. They let that beer condition. And then when I was watching them putting the best bitter into the casks, the aromas, and talking to them about, where's this cask going to go, the story of that, and how proud they are, and making sure that the salesmanship at the other end is also looking after their beer. So when we get that beer from a cask, we're getting the best we can. And RedWillow, quite stringent, they're strict. They want that to be the quality of the brewery. They want to be showing it as well to the customer, which is just absolutely fantastic. That was the thing. It showed me quality. If people went to them breweries, the smaller breweries, the little micro brews, and seen the amount of effort, time, blood, sweat, tears, quality that's been put into them, you'd never ever grumble about the price of a can of beer, a pint of beer, a half a pint of beer, a glass, anything. You'd never moan, because you realise the quality of the ingredients and the time, the craftsmanship. It's just fantastic. It really is. It's one of the things that I took away was just wow. I'm doing this at home as a hobby. I enjoy doing this as a hobby, and I'll stick to doing it as a hobby. I've got no intentions to move into it as a bigger brew. I do like the fact that I can do my different beers and then get involved. Obviously, I will get involved in more brew days. That's fantastic, love it. But them guys, worth every bit. Absolutely fantastic. Really can't say anything more about that. And like I said, it was welcoming, patient with us. Just really, really good. I don't know if I've got much more to say really. Just if you do see RedWillow's beers where you are, honestly, when you get a can and have a drink, you're getting pure quality. I've seen it now right from the start, all the way through. I mean, I've had RedWillow beers for a while, different ones, and I've enjoyed the beers. And now to go there and actually see them doing it is absolutely fantastic. So yeah, it was a brilliant day, hard day, even though us as a group we shared things. So imagine we were sharing it. That's one man's job what we was doing. So that's what I'm saying, it's so draining for them. 25 kilo bags of grain and into hoppers, and making sure that you're getting the right valves and temperatures, and then making sure the timings, and you're doing other things. It's just hats off to him. Superb, fantastic brewery. Can't bang on about them enough. If you get a chance to go out there, try some RedWillow beers. They're absolutely superb, top notch. Let's have a taste of this one. This is Reckless. This is their American Pale. Honestly, now I'm sure I'm getting that signature. It's the yeast. I really like to concentrate on yeast, and I think I can pull out there the yeast slight notes. It's lovely, it really is. It's perfect. So, so this was part of a charity really, Stockport Mind. I'll put something up here. It was arranged at the Petersgate Tap in Stockport on St Petersgate, and it was the Chiverton Tap Brew Club, who I'm part of. We went along and enjoyed the day. I just want to say thank you to RedWillow for having us, being fantastic hosts, and I'll certainly be buying more of these beers. Also, I need to say a big thank you to the lads from Brew Club. They made it as much as an enjoyable day as well. It was a great day. We had a good laugh. We was out with each other all day. Was getting involved. We went to the RedWillow tap room in Macclesfield as well afterwards. Had a couple of drinks. It was just a superb day. Really sociable, great lads. So big shout out to Chris, who also helped me put some of them videos together. Luke, Howard, and Pete. Thank you for making it a good day as well, lads. One thing I didn't mention is, which RedWillow do, which was really interesting, is they use a thing called Flex in their beers, which is it's a hop. I want to say resin, but it's in liquid form, and they use that, say on a 60-minute, to use like 100 grams of this liquid, mix it with some wort, and put it in, and it really amazes us because that means they'll get less wastage in the copper, and this liquid, they can manage it to make sure they're getting the right IBUs for that. So that's the bitterness done, so there's no leaf hops of bitterness or pellets, again, wasting beer. It's just I've come away, looked at that Flex stuff. I mean, from a homebrewing point, I could possibly use that. I mean, for me, it'd be like a quarter to half, or maybe a gram, which is crazy when you think the scale that they're on. So yeah, just something else. So we all learned something as well. We did little things. It's just the experience of being there as well, and just watching and sort of reassuring us that we're doing things the best we can at home, especially me, stovetop brewing. The other lads at Brew Club, they've got systems and grain fathers, and we're just all, at the end of the day, creating great home brews, and it just gives you that bit of, I'm doing the right thing. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.